By Active. Stay tuned for that. We're going to jump into our top story. We have a glum Simran sitting next to me.
Of course. Ah!
Okay. We are going to talk about the amazing scenes. I'm really sorry this has to be our top story, but there's celebrations across Dubai. If you look on our Instagram right now, wild scenes. What a night it was. It was a roller coaster of a night for sports fans everywhere. We saw Liverpool beat Man United 5-0 in the Premier League. But here in Dubai, of course, our eyes were on the India-Pakistan clash for the T20 World Cup that took place in Dubai. Fans came out far and wide to watch the two titans battle it out for that all-important win. Pakistan managed to thrash India by 10 wickets, and the win gave Pakistan its first ever win over India in the ICC World Cup match. Some of the players, Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, they played stormers to make it happen, and we could see the celebrations of Pakistani players far and wide for the first ever win against India in the T20. It was quite something.
Yeah, it was great. They played really well. India played well, I guess.
India played well, okay.
Oh my God, those players, no dedication, just like no loyalty to the country, nothing at all. How did they lose the match?
What?
How did they lose the match? It was ridiculous. They are in form, and what are they in form for? To go and make advertisements all days? Like, it's just ridiculous.
Whoa. What? Okay. Can you imagine how heartbroken those players are right now? They would have put their all into... I can't believe that just came out of your mouth. They put their all into these matches. No. And especially when we have a platform, we should recognise that as athletes, that they probably put all of their all into it.
Yes, you know
and the Pakistani players are going to be under the same pressure.
Putting my sentiments aside, I think all players played really well. And the fact that they were all such good sportsmen, congratulating each other after the match. And then they went on to give interviews, and in the interviews they were just congratulating each other and just praising the form during the game. It was good sportsmanship.
You say that with salt in your mouth, but in terms of sportsmanship, I must say we haven't had a night like this in terms of celebration in the streets in so long. And I thought it was really fantastic on India's part to, these Pakistani celebrations happened all across the city, in different pockets of the city. We got videos from so many of you. Thank you for sharing your DMs. And there was no saltiness from the India side. Like, I look at all these celebrations and all I see is happiness and all I see is joy. It was a massive win for Pakistan. And in other countries, that's not always the case because there's saltiness, and the losing side, especially India, as you said yesterday, they're going in as it's the opposite of underdog. They're going in as as the
OGs,
as the probables to win.
Yeah.
And if you lose that type of match, you can expect fans to heartbroken, and sometimes in other countries we've seen it, especially in football, it can turn to violence. So I think a massive well done to both sides, because the sportsmanship after the match was just fantastic, that Pakistan got to have their moment, which was so important to Pakistani fans, and India, although they lost, they showed an incredible level of sportsmanship from the fans in Dubai, which is where the T20 happened. So I think it was just great.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Like, my friends, I don't watch these games because I'm a big jinx, but anyway,
maybe you should start watching.
I mean, yeah, they lost without me watching, so I don't know how factual that is. But anyway, so they were watching it in the Irish village together, like my Pakistani friends and Indian friends, and all of them were watching it together. And then there were other people as well, like a massive crowd, all watching the big screen. And after the match, my friends called up saying, like, I mean, we were all crying to each other, but they just sent videos of them shaking hands with our own friends, and then just other people, and going like, good job, great job, congratulations. There was literally, you would think there would be that heat, that trash talking, and like, oh my God, we won, you lost, all that kind of things, those things that go down after a match. But no, it wasn't the typical trash talking scene at all.
And it just goes, look, I haven't seen celebrations in other countries, but I think it goes to show a lot of how far India and Pakistan have come, especially in Dubai, where people there's massive communities from both countries, as there is from every country in the world. We have 206 living here, and it just goes to show the level of tolerance and respect we have for others, especially for cricket, when we know how high tensions are in cricket. So I think that story, especially just like on the ground, people shaking hands, especially in that type of environment when there's probably drinks involved at the Irish Village to show that afterwards there's that level of respect. It's just adorable.
Oh, really? And just social media afterwards, like so many Indians were just congratulating Pakistanis by saying like great job and putting up their flags, and because they did play well. I mean, both teams played really well, and of course it was a deserving win, even if it was match fixing.
You were so close, Simran. You said that, you said it, they did play well, and it goes to show you, and then you just cut it.
Of course, this is personal.
No, we're in this platform.
Okay, just kidding. No match fixing was involved. Or was there? No, there wasn't. Or was there?
End with an accurate statement and we can move on.
Both the teams played really well, and fans were supportive to both the teams, regardless of the winners and losers and the victorious ones. Like, it was all good.
And a massive congratulations to India and Pakistan. Now let's continue.
Yes, let's move